The storm has also caused several airlines to cancel flights in and out of the Buffalo Niagara International Airport tonight as well as tomorrow. NFTA officials say they are confident in their preparations for the storm. Continuing coverage tonight, Fox Buffalo's Maya Skinner joins us live in studio. Maya?
I spoke to the infield superintendent and another crew member who showed us the vehicles that will be used to help clear the runways. And we spoke to travelers that got lucky enough to dodge the storm. The Buffalo Niagara International Airport will be quiet the next few days as lake effect snow hits the area. According to Flight Radar 24/7, most departures were still on time until about 8:40 Thursday evening.
Based upon the forecast right now, we had a briefing at 10 o'clock today with all the stakeholders. A lot of the carriers are beginning to cancel their flights. They're bringing some in tonight. For tomorrow, it's probably going to be very empty here. And then they'll start bringing them back hopefully tomorrow night so they can start ramping up their operation on Saturday morning.
Infield Superintendent Joe Garino says the machines are prepped year-round with maintenance and training. Staff will also work double shifts.
We have a new fleet of what we call multitask equipment, MTEs. They're a combination plow, broom, and high-speed air blast. So virtually they go down that, I mean not virtually, in reality they go down that runway, and at the end of that run, the runway is pretty much bare.
One traveler coming back from Chicago says he was nervous about his flight being on time and described the energy on the plane.
Everybody was checking for the Bills game. Everybody was checking to see what the status update was. And we landed and we all were talking that I guess it got relocated. So there's some people who are coming in for the game from Detroit, and now they're going right back on the same flight back to Detroit.
One couple says they're headed to Las Vegas for their wedding and had to adjust their plans.
We don't get married till Tuesday, so I think we have plenty of time to get the rest of our Buffalo family out there to join us. But we actually changed our flights to go out tonight so we can get there in time to do some more preparations. But we think we have happy thoughts, positive thoughts, and we think everyone will make it.
And another couple says they're happy they won't be in Buffalo for the storm. They say they're headed to Florida for the holiday.
We're glad to be leaving Western New York, and we don't have these huge storms all that often. In 2000, I got stuck on the New York State Thruway for like 24 hours, slept in my car.
As of now, Southwest, JetBlue, Frontier, and American have canceled all flights for Friday and will resume travel Saturday morning. Garino says travelers should call their airline to stay up to date on the latest information.
If you have to fly into an airport that gets snow, Buffalo is the airport you want to fly into because you know you're going to come into a safe operation and you're going to get back to your, where you came from safely as well. So again, we pride ourselves in what we do here, and we'll do our best to keep the airport open.
Yeah, Andy, we've been here in Paw Paw around the downtown area all afternoon, and this is by far the most intense snowfall we've seen yet. It is a rude awakening to winter for a lot of people here. Some were prepared, but others not so much. A third straight day of snow blankets West Michigan. Today's conditions, some of the most intense so far.
You could definitely feel the wind and the wetness of the road, like trying to pull you one way and then the other way. It does.
The first big snowfall of the season means big business for David Boven's tire store outside Paw Paw.
Switching out his summer tires and putting his winter tires on.
The old boss even got his hands dirty.
What's going on there, Joe?
Valve stem repair.
Valve stem repair.
Yeah.
Helping his crew keep up with the demand for winter tires.
They just boom. Just every time we get a few inches of snow, they really go crazy. They want it done.
The Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Office says it's responding to 31 crashes and 7 slide-offs today, including this crash on I-94 this morning. Authorities say slippery roads are to blame.
People are afraid, first snow of the year.
The National Weather Service says the biggest challenges in this storm, sudden changes in snow intensity. Kendra Wheeler is still adjusting after moving back to Michigan last year.
How you feeling today?
I'm freezing and my eyes are watering.
Yeah, and here's a live look outside of Paw Paw here near I-94 exit 60. You can see the secondary road treacherous right now. A lot of drivers moving slowly. This exactly was what the National Weather Service was warning about. Quick changing conditions that make these roads hazardous. Now, we previously told you about some plow driving shortages with MDOT and the Kalamazoo County Road Commission. But those agencies tell us they're prepared for those staffing shortages and are ready to handle this storm and keep everyone on the roads safe.
New this morning, temperatures are cooling off and it's beginning to look a lot like winter. That means ski resorts are getting ready to open. Storm Team meteorologist Heather Bricka visited a couple of slopes to get a preview of when they're expecting to reopen.
It's time to dust off those skis and snowboards and get them ready for the season. I went to 2 ski resorts here in northern Michigan that are preparing for the winter, and they say that the weather has been ideal for snowmaking.
It all depends on what Mother Nature provides as far as ideal snowmaking temperatures. We've actually been able to run for about 8 hours so far this year, and it's looking like the forecast for Thursday, Friday into the weekend is looking very favorable for some robust snowmaking.
Right now it is. We've actually made a little bit of snow. We got one good night in, and that gave us a good test run. We got a little bit of snow piled up. Got a good look at our system, and we really have it ready now. We have some really good weather.
With that white stuff finally on the ground, both resorts are seeing an uptick in reservations.
We actually have seen an increase, so it's interesting when we get snow up here or there's snow downstate, the phones start to ring a little bit more often, and so we're certainly seeing that with this week, not only with our snowmaking efforts, but also the snow that we've seen around the region and downstate as well.
In addition to people planning trips to northern Michigan, Cabernet may look a little different this year than last.
Just uphill from us here is a brand new chairlift, brand new triple chairlift built by Doppelmayr, and that is a game changer for Cabernet Peaks. So now we're taking our skiers right out of this base area all the way to the top of our newly developed East Peak complex.
And Crystal Mountain is looking forward to serving food and drinks to guests on the mountain.
We're now offering, we will be offering food and beverage options on mountain in our yurt, which is an exciting thing, something that we couldn't do during the pandemic, and we're happy to have that with us this year. It's an inspirational thing for all of us, I think, especially when we are able to fire up the snow guns. Just the sound of our snow gun symphony, really gives everybody a really big boost of enthusiasm of a great season to come, not only our employees, but our guests that are with us here as well.
And if the weather stays cool enough, both Cabernet and Crystal Mountain are looking to open around Thanksgiving weekend.